Hey everyone, so today I am going to be doing a Kat Von D review because Kat Von D has officially launched in the UK, so I thought I'd treat myself and get myself some of her products. So the products that I have are her primer, foundation, concealer, powder and 2 lipsticks. And oh my god, I got them probably about 2 weeks ago, so I've been trying them, testing them. Oh my god, I love them. Especially the lipsticks. I am currently wearing the primer, foundation, concealer, powder and Motorhead lipstick. So yeah, let's get started. So the primer. The primer is Lock-It Featherweight Primer, and it comes in a bottle just like this to pump. You take this part off and you pump it, and then you can put this back on, so obviously you can travel it and it won't squirt out all over in your makeup bag. Kat Von D's makeup is exclusive to Debenhams at the moment, obviously because it's just launched in the UK. So you think you can only buy it in one store, which is in Oxford Street, but later on next year she'll be bringing them to other stores throughout the country. But yeah, this primer here, this one costs £24. You get 30 millilitres of product, which I think is actually pretty good for your money, because primers these days, they're either cheap and don't work or extremely expensive and work. So £24 for a primer really isn't that bad. Right, there's obviously pros and cons to each product, so I'll be going through them. The pros for this one is a little goes a long way. I will use one pump and it will cover my whole face, like including eyes, nose, everything. It will cover my whole face down to about here, because that's where I stop with my foundation. It goes on smooth. It literally, your foundation will glide on top of it. I haven't tried it with other foundations yet actually. I've only tried it with her foundation because obviously I've been given them test runs and everything. In my opinion, it's not too expensive for a primer, but you might say different. If you think about it, £24, 30 millilitres of product really isn't that bad. So I think that's good. The only con is it smells a little bit like Play-Doh. That's it. That is the only con. Apart from that, it is flawless. I love it. Next is the Lock-It foundation, and I'm in shade 42, which is the palest so far. I'm not sure if she's just released more, but so far this is the palest, and it is pretty much almost white. It looks different in the bottle, but it is pretty much white, and I love it. I love being pale. I'm a pale ass bitch and I love it. The foundation is obviously the same size as the primer, which is pretty good. They're pretty similar price range. This one is £27, which again for a high-end foundation really isn't bad. So there's quite a few pros with this one. There's tons of shade, but she is a very good, well, Kat Von D's makeup range is very good for shade variation. Kat Von D Lock-It foundation comes in a wide variety of colours, which is pretty damn good, because most foundations these days tend to stick to the lighter colours where they don't really like specify in the dark colours, which to me, if you're gonna do foundation, do all the colours because it's fair for everyone. It is extremely pigmented, and again, a little goes a long way. The Lock-It foundation, I did one pump and that covered all the way up to my eyes, so I managed to do my whole bottom half of my face, well, 2/3 of my face even. I managed to do the bottom 2/3 of my face with just one pump, and then I did half a pump, not even that, to cover my forehead and my eyes. It blends fairly easily and it does dry really fast, so if you are the type of person to dot it around your face, be careful because it will dry up quite fast. But yeah, it covers really well, and I'd class it as a full coverage foundation because it will cover up all your redness. It will cover up spots, but there will still be a slight like spot poking through, like maybe a tiny bit of redness. But then again, concealer or just dab a tiny bit more foundation over it and you'll be fine. And my favourite pro, I wrote them all down and this one is my favourite. It comes in my pale ass shade. Trying to find a foundation in the palest, look, right now I'm not as pale as I used to be because I went on holiday in June. My face is still pretty much pale. Like if I go one shade above the palest colour, it's too dark, so I just stick with the pale and blend it into my neck. The only con I have with this one is that it does crease easily, but that might just be because it's me and I might just be not setting it fast enough. I find it creases around my eyes and maybe around my nose. I'm not too sure. I've only worn it about less than 5 times, so for me it's just trial and error trying to get it to set correctly. The next product that I have is the Lock-It Concealer Cream, and I got this in white out because I thought if I'm gonna use I never use concealer personally. I just add a bit more foundation over spots or any areas that need it. So I was like, why not get the concealer? And I of course got it in white out, because that way I can highlight my under eyes, like nose and my cupid's bow all with the same product. and I find that it does cover pretty well, but not as well as it could do for a concealer. I think it does leave it a little bit patchy. The concealer itself is £20, and with this you are getting 6.25 grams or 0.22 ounces, and that is pretty damn good for a concealer. Normally you get tiny little concealers where if you compare it to the size of the foundation, it's pretty much the same size, obviously not width but height is the same size, so you are getting a lot of product for £20. And if you want a good concealer, you probably can find them cheaper in the drugstore, but one of the pros are it highlights amazingly, does last all day. Pigment wise, a little goes a long way, so you are getting a good amount for your money, which I seem to have noticed a pattern with her products. A small bit goes a long way. For the prices, I'm pretty damn happy with. Same as the foundation, it comes in loads of shades. The only con that I have with it is that it does crease easily as well, like the foundation. That is just underneath my eyes, and I generally do have quite a lot of like areas where it could crease. On to the second to last product. I have the Lock-It setting powder in translucent, and when I saw it on the website I was like, really, £20 for a powder, a loose powder, so it's gonna go everywhere. But when it arrived, look at the size of it. For £20 you're getting all of this. 19 grams of product for £20. I'm not complaining. At first I thought I was really risking it buying a powder for £20 when I know I have favourites for £8 in Boots. When I saw the size of it I was like, I am so glad I bought it. The pros are, like I said, you get a huge amount for the price. It is so soft. I generally can't feel any makeup on my face right now other than my lipstick and obviously eyelashes, and it is very lightweight. The only con I have for it is the price, and for me, again, I just addressed that, and I generally don't think it's that much for the price. I would say it also has a little bit of pigment to it. I don't think it's translucent as it says. I don't care, it's good, I love it, I'm going to continue using it. So the last product that I have, the Studded Kiss lipsticks that I got are in Motorhead and Lovecraft, and obviously the packaging is studded, it looks just like this, which is hence the Studded Kiss lipstick. This one here is Lovecraft, and it's pretty true to colour in the packaging itself, whereas if you swipe on the lips it will come out this colour, whereas Motorhead, it looks a lot darker on the actual tube than it does on your lips, which I'm thankful for because it looks pretty black on this, whereas you can see it's a different colour. I hope it comes up a different colour on camera. It does in person. But yeah, the formula of them is so smooth, it's unbelievable. When you first swipe it on, it feels like it's going to be really dry and it's going to drag, but then you continue swiping and oh my god, I am in love with it. The price of them is also £16. £16 for a lipstick like this where the formula's amazing. I really couldn't care less. I will be buying a lot more. But yeah, there is no cons to this. I absolutely love it. The price is extremely good. For a high-end brand, £16 for a lipstick. Yes, please. But yeah, I got both the matte shades because I'm a matte type of person, whereas I like to keep it all matte and non-shiny. I'm not a shiny type of person, and yeah. Also, the lipsticks last a really long time. With the lipstick, it's 3 grams, and for £16 that is pretty much an average lipstick sizing, I assume. So fully extended, it looks like that, and I'm obsessed with them. I wear them non-stop, they last for hours, there is no cons at all, and that is the video finished. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. This is unusual for me. I never really do reviews. I haven't done YouTube in a while. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Bye!